Cornhuskers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Caught. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play-action fake. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Got room to work. Still on his feet at the 25. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. On the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that 2nd down, the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, and the defense had an opportunity to get to him.
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The screen, he's got wheels. Finds a crease at the 20. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking for space. It's Ives. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the 1st. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Turner. It's complete to the right. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but that defensive play is not going to stand. They were a little too rough on the quarterback. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. He lets one fly deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miles. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running into the open space. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun. Give on the inside. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. At the 20, he's got space. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught near the sticks. It's Phillips. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's George. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Pulls it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Got it in the middle. It's Bonner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Escapes the sack. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Huskers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. He'll pull it on the read. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Turner. Caught on the outside, it's George. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Offense in an empty set. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's reeled in, it's Williams. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? Now this is a gamble here, going for it on fourth and long from their own 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Grabbed in the middle. It's George. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Grab near the marker, it's George. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. With the catch, it's Buckley. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key.
Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bonner.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Unleashes one deep. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. On the move, it's Eaton. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Headed to the end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Great move. Now he's got room. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. The ball is out behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Here's a heat. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So the offense. They'll toss it to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Gets the back moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Quick completion to the right. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Turner. Firing to the right, complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.